Hello, and welcome back to Word Unlocked. I'm Jake.
And I'm Sarah. And today's word is one that shows up constantly in professional life, in law, in tech, and everyday conversation. It is the word that asks, is this real? Is this valid? Does this have the right to exist?
Yes, and it also has a very casual, everyday use that I think will surprise people. A use that has nothing to do with legal validity at all. Sarah, the word.
Legitimate.
Legitimate. Let's learn it.
Legitimate means real, valid, legally or logically justified, something that has the right to be what it claims to be. A legitimate business is actually a real business. A legitimate concern is actually a reasonable concern. Legitimate means this has earned the right to be taken seriously.
And illegitimate, the opposite, means false, invalid, not what it claims, or not legally recognized. The boundary between legitimate and illegitimate is the boundary between what is real and what is pretending to be real.
Now the chunks.
Chunk 1. A legitimate concern or a legitimate question. You validate someone's worry. You tell them your fear is not paranoia. Your question is not stupid. It is based in logic. It deserves to be addressed.
For example, that is a legitimate concern. We need to address it before we move forward. Not stop worrying, not that is not a real problem. It is legitimate. It deserves attention, and we will give it attention.
A legitimate concern is one of the most professionally useful phrases there is because it does two things simultaneously. It validates the person raising the worry, and it signals we take this seriously, both in one phrase.
And in meetings, when someone raises a concern and the response is, that is a legitimate concern, the temperature in the room drops because the concern has been heard, not dismissed.
Chunk 2. A legitimate business or a legitimate company. An organization that is real, legally registered, operating transparently, not a scam, not pretending to exist, actually existing and actually doing what it claims.
For example, I checked them out and they are a legitimate business, registered, reviewed, real clients.
Before you sign a contract with someone, you want to know they are legitimate, not just a website with a professional design. Because a professional-looking website is frighteningly easy to create. Remember last episode? Legitimate is not about how something looks. It is about whether it actually is what it claims to be.
Chunk 3. Seem legitimate or look legitimate. You are in the process of evaluating. You haven't decided yet. Does this, based on what you can see, appear to be real and valid?
For example, that email doesn't look legitimate. Don't click any links. Something is off. The sender address, the language, the request. Something signals this might not be what it claims to be. It doesn't look legitimate.
Look legitimate is extremely important in cybersecurity. Phishing emails, fake websites, fraudulent links. They are designed to look legitimate. The goal of the scam is to pass the look legitimate test, which is why you verify and verify again.
If something seems legitimate, that is not enough. Verify through an independent channel, not through the email or link you received, through a source you already trust.
Chunk 4. Completely legitimate. Full emphasis. No doubt, no qualification. This is 100% real, valid, legal, justified.
For example, taking time off for your mental health is completely legitimate. Not it might be okay, not I suppose that is acceptable, completely legitimate. Full stop. No further debate required.
Completely legitimate is very useful when someone is doubting whether their need or their action is acceptable. You remove the doubt entirely, completely. Not questionably, not borderline, completely legitimate.
And chunk 5, legitimately, the adverb. And this is the casual everyday version. Not about legal validity, about genuine, real feeling. You are legitimately experiencing something. Truly, not exaggerating.
Legitimately is one of those words that young people especially use constantly in conversation. Legitimately confused, legitimately impressed, legitimately the best thing I have ever eaten. It's the casual guarantee I'm not exaggerating. This is real.
Legitimately one of the most versatile chunks on today's list. Two stories. Mine first, about a legitimate concern. A few years ago, I was part of a team preparing a product launch. The date was set, the marketing was planned, everything was moving toward the launch day. A few days before, one of the developers raised something, a potential security issue. A small one, but real. He was hesitant to bring it up because the launch date was so close and the pressure was high. He said, "I know this might be nothing, but I have a concern about the authentication flow." And the room went quiet because everyone immediately felt the weight of what he was saying.
How did the team respond?
The lead said immediately, "That is a legitimate concern. We need to look at it before we go live. No dismissal. No, we don't have time for this. Legitimate concern. We look at it." They found the issue, fixed it in 24 hours, delayed the launch by 1 day, and released a secure product instead of a vulnerable one.
One phrase, legitimate concern, gave the developer the safety to speak up, and that safety prevented a real problem.
When someone raises a concern, especially a technical one, before a high-pressure deadline, call it legitimate, even before you have verified it, because the act of calling it legitimate creates the psychological safety for people to speak up early when it is still fixable.
My story is about legitimately, the casual version, and it is very simple but very real. Last month, I had one of those weeks. You know the kind. Everything at once. Multiple deadlines, unexpected problems, late nights, early mornings, the full experience. By Friday afternoon, I was sitting at my desk, and a colleague asked cheerfully, innocently, "How are you doing?" And I said, without thinking, "I am legitimately so tired right now that I cannot remember what day it is."
Legitimately cannot remember the day.
I thought it was Thursday. It was Friday. Legitimately disoriented by exhaustion.
And she believed you immediately because legitimately signals, "This is not a figure of speech. This is actually my current state."
Exactly. Legitimately removes all ambiguity. I'm not saying I'm tired in a polite small talk way. I'm genuinely, actually, truly tired. Legitimately.
And your colleague?
She brought me a coffee, which was the completely legitimate response to that information.
Okay, let's finish. Legitimate, real, valid, justified, having the right to be what it claims to be. And legitimately, the casual adverb, meaning genuinely, truly, not exaggerating.
Your 5 chunks. A legitimate concern or question, validating someone's worry as logical and deserving of real attention. A legitimate business or company, an organization that is real, legal, and actually doing what it claims. Seem legitimate or look legitimate, actively evaluating whether something appears to be real or valid. Completely legitimate, full emphasis that something is 100% valid with no room for doubt. And legitimately, the casual adverb, meaning genuinely and truly, used when you want people to know you're not exaggerating.
Homework today. Think about the last time you dismissed your own concern as silly or paranoid. Was it actually a legitimate concern? Give it that label for a moment. Call it legitimate and see if that changes how you handle it.
Hopefully, your concerns are legitimate, your questions are legitimate, your feelings are legitimate. You don't need external validation to take them seriously. They deserve your own attention first.
Take yourself seriously. Your concerns are legitimate.
Thanks for listening to Word Unlocked. See you next time.
Stay curious. Stay legitimate. Later.
I am legitimately going to use that word 10 times today now.
Completely legitimate goal.